Mobile Suit Gundam Side Story The Blue Destiny was definitely an epic showdown between different Gundam units. The RX-79BD2 Blue Destiny Unit 2 exam is definitely one of my favorite HG kits, and today we're going to review it and I'll tell you why. If you're into Gunpla content, then you should definitely like and subscribe so that you can join our community over here and get more Gundam videos. First off, the aesthetics. Now clearly this guy is a departure from the typical RX-78-2, but I really enjoy this blue look to this Gundam kit. It's a really fresh take on the whole old school Gundam look with the boxy frame and all. Additionally, with this kit, I got to add a lot of my own custom details all over the body, and normally I'm not a stickers guy, but I gotta say, with the red shoulders, a lot of the stickers and details popped out really well here. The white on blue with a lot of the small details made this look really definitive and very cool. I have to say that the RX series is generally my least favorite overall when it comes to Gunpla designs because they're just a bit typical in how they look. With this particular Gunpla, he has his own unique design and feel. The size of this Gunpla is pretty typical as he's just an HG, so maybe only about 5 or 6 inches tall maximum. I don't think that this character is very big. He doesn't come with a lot of extras that make him bulk up or anything. He will be just the typical size of an HG Gunpla on your shelf. Don't expect him to take up too much space. And of course, if you want to add a stand to it or some cool effects like I've got here, the HG sized ones would be the ones to go with. Quality and articulation. Now this is something that most people generally ask about when it comes to these reviews, is basically just how good is the kit? How well does it move around? Do I need to buy a bunch of extra glue or extra stuff to basically keep it together? And with this particular kit, not at all. The quality and articulation is actually quite good. You can move him around, put him in many different positions or battle poses as you like. None of it really seems to make any parts fall off or fall apart or anything like that. Overall, it's a pretty flexible but sturdy kit. I gotta say it's one of my definite favorites from now on, as it's going to be really cool to put against backgrounds, pop out, and use its overall flexibility for different poses and different fight scenes. I think that's definitely something that some Gunpla collectors look for with their kits. The quality of the plastic is pretty durable and really good because it's not just one of the older prints of the Gunpla model. That's kind of one of the downsides to getting some of the older ones. It's just that the print of the plastic is just kind of flimsy, but with a lot of these newer kits, they've really got a handle on how to give you a quality product with a cheaper price point. The build time for this kit was typical and relatively average for me, to be honest, because it only took about an hour to build. However, with that being said, that's just the build time. The extra decals and overall aesthetics, extra additions that I added to this kit that actually came with the kit made it take a bit more time, because it also gave me time to sit here and think about kind of how I wanted to design this look, where I wanted to stick these decals, because of course you don't just want to stick them all over the place. You want them to kind of go somewhere where they look right, where they kind of mean something and they look basically like they belong there. However, with this kit, that did take me a bit of planning, so I'd say overall build time for this guy may have been 2.5 hours. Yes, I really did kind of double my time on this kit just by deciding where I wanted to put these decals. It just felt like a waste to throw these ones away and not use them. And plus, look at how great they look on this kit in the final product. How many HGs can you say look this fantastic, honestly? There are quite a bit. There are not many with this low of price point. Speaking of which, the price of this kit actually wasn't too bad. It came in only at about 20 bucks, I think, at my local hobby store, which is relatively typical of a kit about this size and with this much detail. Additionally, I gotta say, I don't see this one often, so for the price, I'm really not that mad at it. I think we could do a bit better at maybe the $15 units here and there just for the shortness, because the size isn't too big. However, for the $20 price point in the state that I'm in, that's not too bad. I think that overall, it's a relatively decent asking price for a kit that packs such a big punch, especially if you're not used to getting to do the decals thing and you're just used to building a kit and then boom, it's done, you got a kit on the shelf. If you want to paint it, you could. The decals just makes it a lot easier. So basically, there's just a whole different kind of process with this one. And I gotta say, I definitely recommend it for all beginners who are looking to get into maybe a higher level of detail of model kit building. So what's my verdict on this one? Well, of course, you hear it from me first that I would definitely recommend this kit to anyone who builds Gunpla of any of the genres of Gunpla series. So it doesn't matter if you're into the Gundam Barbados, the Gundam Seed, the Gundam RX. I think all of these are great segues to this Gundam. This guy's an amazing kit just to have on the shelf and stand out next to others. It's one of the coolest things that you can do to basically customize it, and my version of this Gunpla might not look like your version. So that's something else I really like about this. It's just the minor details, being able to customize some of that. Maybe it's not for everyone, but I can say that for beginners looking to get into doing custom decals, this is definitely one of the best kits because the price is low, the quality is high, and you can get a really badass product by the end, as you can see in this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next Gunpla video.